Omar Mohamed is a Somali politician and a former minister of internal security. He joins me now on the phone from Mogadishu. Thank you for joining us here on the program. First off, what more do you know about this attack and why this police convoy may have been targeted?
Well, there has been talk. First, let me send my condolences to the victims of today's attack, particularly our Turkish brothers who are building the roads between Mogadishu and Af-goye. I think one of the reasons is the Turkish people have been a target for a while, almost 3-4 months now. And Al-Shabaab doesn't want the reconstruction of institutions, the infrastructures, because it doesn't help them. So that's why they have been targeting. In addition to that, the Turkish has been providing training to the Somali security forces. So that's also another point that needs to be kept in mind, because one of the reasons is they know that those who are trained by the Turkish are eventually going to join the Somali security forces, who will be fighting against the Al-Shabaab. So these are some of the reasons why the Turkish has become a target. The second thing is that the area, which is between close to Af-goye, an area called Abdirizak, is Al-Shabaab turf. So basically, they have more manpower in that area. So these are factors that make it easier for Al-Shabaab to target the Turkish company that's building the road.
Right. Yes, as you've mentioned, there have been other attacks targeting Turkish nationals recently. Talk to us a little bit about what the security situation is like in the country and what more can be done to ensure security.
Well, first of all, we have to know the nature of Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab are more deadly, more organized, they are more energized now, and they are more disciplined than our security forces. And if you look at the organizational structure in terms of the division of labor, you will see that they have every unit is independent of the other unit. You have the explosive unit that's independent of the suicide unit, which is independent from the amniyat or the intelligence unit. But they have a common platform system of sharing information. It's a structure that's more complicated but more straightforward that they follow, unlike the Somali security forces, which doesn't have any system or any structure similar to that. So that is one thing. When you look at the second thing is if you look at the nature of the war, which is the nature of a Semitic war, is not like you have a direct-to-direct sort of conventional war, where the relative power determines the outcome. If that was the case, then AMISOM and Somali National Army have more military power than Al-Shabaab, and they would have won by this time. But when the actors of the conflict are involved in asymmetric warfare, which is direct, indirect, or indirect, direct war, then it's more likely that the weak actor is more likely to win the war.
Okay.
And I mean when I say will win the war, I mean that by not losing the war, they gain a political win. So basically, if you look at the number of Somali of the security forces in the country, they are estimated at around 95,000. And the number of Al-Shabaab are only 5,000. So you can see that it's the nature of the war that determines their survival.
Okay. We're going to leave it there for now. Abdirizak Omar Mohamed joining me on the phone from Mogadishu. Thank you.